What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best free 85 overall campus hero card to choose for your MUT 24 squad. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you're searching on YouTube for MUT 24 content, whether it's how to make coins, how to get free players, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. So we're going to go over how you earn this free fantasy pack from House Rules, and then the best choices to take out of this pack. It is a BND card at 85 overall from the Campus Hero promo. I think it's going to be able to help a lot of you out, and it's pretty straightforward on how to earn it. So we have the College Overtime House Rules. It expires basically in less than 7 days now, so it's only available for a week. And if you go into the reward section, originally they said you were going to need 45 wins to unlock this reward. It has been dropped down to 30, so that's definitely a W. These games go really quick. College Overtime, you get the ball if you score, and then your opponent gets the ball and they don't score, you win. If they do score, it goes to a second overtime, and vice versa. If your opponent scores on you and you do not score, well, then you don't win the game there, so you do have to get wins. You got a couple coin rewards leading up to that, and then after it, if you want to go above and beyond, 8K and then an 81 plus pack. I don't really think it's worth it. I'm going to be stopping at level 3 here, and that's all you need to do. So you're going to get a fantasy pack that contains, I think, 8 total 85 overalls, and we're going to go through the best of them. So we're going to start with probably my favorite card out of the group. It's cornerback Adoree Jackson here, and this one, if you play a lot of man coverage, is going to be a good card. 87 speed. He is only 5'11", but so far in my experience, the shorter defenders haven't been getting like dunked on like they did last year, so I think it is still safe to put them on the field, even on the outside if you want to. 87 speed, 88 excel, 89 agility. His jumping is pretty good for a 5'11 guy. Play rec, obviously, and zone are really bad, same with press coverage, but he does have really good man coverage, so you just want to be careful pressing him every time if you're going to play him in man. But when I first saw this card, and I said it yesterday as well, it really reminded me of the Deion Sanders aka Prime card. I mean, look at the comparison here. It just looks like a great value version of that card, and the biggest difference obviously is that Deion's well over 350,000 coins, Adoree Jackson's about 100k, but you can also get him free from this pack. And I'll tell you how I would use him if I were you, as a edge blitzer, right? So if you have like nickel formations, or you run dollar, DB fire, spinner, having him come off the edge with that speed and acceleration and agility will help him get to the quarterback. And if you do need to occasionally throw him in man coverage, he's going to be pretty good at that. He's not going to be awful at zone, but he's also not going to be great. But this is my favorite card out of the group there, and if you need a cornerback, not a bad idea. The only other thing I would say is that we have a ton of free cornerbacks. You got the Jalen Ramsey from the Season 1 Field Pass, you got AJ Terrell from the Competitive Pass, just to name a couple. Jalen Watson from the Headliners Forge Solo. So there's a lot of free corners out there, and that might be a reason why you don't need this card. But here's another option for you, and it's going to be on defense. Deshaun Elliott. I think this is a great like budget user card, right? 6'1", 85 speed, 81 hit power, 84 tackle. He also can play very well zone, so if you want to play him as like a high safety with the 87 zone, that's great. This is just, you know, a safety you do not want to put in man coverage. And I know a lot of you probably have Eric Berry. If you guys were unaware, you can upgrade your team captain up to an 87 overall now if you have enough tokens to do so. So Eric Berry is going to be the better strong safety at this position, especially because he gets all 32 team chems. But if you want a nice little budget user or a guy that can play high strong safety for you, I think Deshaun Elliott's a pretty good option. And for abilities, you might want to throw Stonewall on here. A lot of these cards do not get good abilities, but Stonewall on defense is a solid one that will be available on all the defensive cards within this group of cards that we're going over. Let's switch over to offense now. We have Christian Kirk, solid slot receiver. Like, I don't think this is probably like a top 5 card out of the group here, but if you need a slot receiver or you need some speed at the wide receiver position, pretty good. 86 speed, 87 short route running. The deep and mid are pretty bad or mid, and catch and traffic spec catch, all pretty solid on this card. Only 5'11". Again, you know, height hasn't been crazy detrimental so far this year for wide receivers and cornerbacks, and there's also a handful of free receivers that you can earn right now, so that may, you want to think long term when it comes to these cards, because they are BND and you're only going to get minimal training back by quick selling them. So he's a good slot receiver, but of course you have, the George Pickens from the competitive patch, you have DeAndre Hopkins from the Season 1 field pass. Both of those are taller outside receivers, and, I don't know who else you guys might be rocking at wide receiver. If you got any of the rookie premier cards, just keep that in mind with Christian Kirk. Kenneth Walker is probably my second favorite card out of this group. If you're still out there with the Season 1 DeAndre Swift as your running back number 1, this is definitely an upgrade. His catching won't be as good, only 63, and that is something to pay attention to. I've noticed, and I've really only used like rookie premier running backs up to this point in the year, but if they do have a low catch rating, they actually do drop passes this year, and I'm talking like wide open wheel routes and table routes, so just be a little bit aware of that. Otherwise, 86 speed, 85 acceleration, break tackle, and trucking are very good on this card. He only has 80 spin move, but 88 juke move is really good. The juke move, even without jukebox this year, is solid, and that is an ability he does not get. I would throw reach for it on this card if you have ability points left and you're looking for the best ability on Kenneth Walker or any of these early game running backs that don't get the good abilities. Reach for it is definitely the way to go. We finish with 2 offensive linemen. In these types of situations, the free packs with B&D cards are always great to build your O-line and your D-line if possible. Ryan Kelly, a good center, 84 strength, 86 awareness, 82 pass block, and 84 run block. The only thing is that a lot of you may have had the player from the Giants, John Michael Schmitz, I think his name is, from Rookie Premier. This is an upgrade, but it's just probably not worth the pick here at center. And then also Kevin Mawai from the team captain promo, who can be bumped up to an 87 overall, just like Eric Berry now. So this is a good card, but I think I'd stay away from it because you have Mawai and you have a Rookie Premier center, and there's another spot on the offensive line, another route you might be able to go, and that's going to be the last card that we cover, and that is La'el Collins, 6'4", 315 pounds, 86 strength, 81 awareness, 84 pass block, 85 run block. Unfortunately, him and Ryan Kelly, again, do not get any good abilities on the offensive line, and if you have one of the 17 right tackles from the Rookie Premier promo, this is not going to be worth the upgrade. But if you don't have any of those cards, I definitely would recommend picking this card up to build your O-line, because it's a really good one out there, and of course it's free, and it's B&D, and it could probably remain on your team as a as a right tackle for at least the next, I'd say, 15 to 30 days. I mean, we'll see what other promos and content we get. Ultimate Kickoff probably coming up, but there you have it. Those are the best cards from the free 85 overall Campus Hero Pack that you can earn from House Rules. Let me know which one you're picking up down below in the comment section, and thank you for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.